So welcome back everybody, Mike here, and welcome to part 2 of the driveway maintenance series. This is a 3-part series. This is the second video. I'll put the first one right here. In that first video I used a 7-foot rear blade. It's a RK by King Kutter, heavy duty rear blade, 84-inch. It's model 5500. This video we're going to use the land plane for the first time. I've never used one before. It looks pretty cool. It's a big, heavy, beefy attachment, and I'm going to try it out next. What I did with the rear blade, I was working on a private lane, and they used 2B limestone on it. And all that stone just rolls to the side. I like to use like a crusher run, 1.5 inch down to dust. But anyway, they use this 2B limestone, so I'm trying to make the best of it. And it was all rolled to the sides, so I used the rear blade to bring the stone back onto the road. I didn't really work on finish grading it. I'm going to try the land plane out for that next. So the first step I got to do is level this thing up. Never used one before, but I think it would be best if I get it all level. So I brought it up here on the concrete, and I'm going to level it all up and then go see if I can put it to work on that private lane.
until I'll get you flowers waiting around the bend. Baby, let's just pretend. I wanna stay like this forever. I wanna stay right here with you. I wanna stay right here with you. As the rest we fall until it all breaks down. But I need it so I will stay around when you're all messed up. It's a great relief to be understood. It's a shame still waters run deep. So let us walk right into the forest, to the trees and the rising sun. It is something we can't outrun. I do whatever it takes to hold you, whatever it takes to you. Wanna be in this game for two. When it all comes down, do you feel alive? Are you feeling lost? You were made to fly, but you're so much more than a memory. It is not easy. It's a shame still waters run deep. As the rest we fall till it all breaks down. But I need it so I will stay around. And when you're all messed up, it's a great relief to be understood. It's a shame still waters run deep. What the hell? Still waters run deep. Listen up now. When it all comes down, do you feel alive? Are you feeling lost? That you were made to fight, but you're so much more than a memory. It's not easy. You were made to fight. It's a shame still waters run deep.
So that was my first attempt at using a land plane, and I think it went very well. There is a little bit of a learning curve. Initially I thought you just kind of dropped it and go. I think that might work, but not on a road like this. This road has way too much of that gravel on there. Like I said earlier, it's 2B limestone on there, and they were ready to get another load to put on this thing, or a couple loads. And I said, no, hold off, let's see how much we can get from the sides. And there's an abundance of limestone on this road. And as I said earlier, when I built this road 18 years ago, I put geotextile down, like number 3 limestone, about this big, and then crusher run, which is 1.5 inches down to dust. And this thing is like concrete. And when you have a driveway like that, I think it would be easier to grade it with a land plane without all of this loose gravel on top of it. Like I said, I pulled in here, I thought I was just going to drop it and go, but it's just gathering everything up. And but once I got onto it, you kind of got to feather it a little bit here and there. It worked very well. So this is part 2 of the driveway maintenance series. The first one, we did the rear blade on the RK37, and this one we used the land plane for the first time. It wasn't a really good test for the land plane though. I just, like I said, too much loose gravel, but the finished result's very good. It's nice and smooth. They didn't have to buy any more stone, and but to fix this right so it doesn't keep doing this, you almost have to haul some of this stuff out of here. There's probably 18 years, probably every other year they're putting 2 triaxle loads of stone on it, and it really didn't need it. It just needed a different type of stone. So keep that in mind on your driveways, especially on hills and things like that. This stuff just works like marbles, and it just rolls out from underneath your tires, and it'll eventually end out on the sides of the driveway. So I like to use 3-inch, building a new driveway, 3-inch, then crusher run, choke it in, and it gets really hard. And once it gets really hard, you may get a few little dips and potholes. Then you can use, a box scraper or a land plane like this and just cut those little high points off, fill in the low, and it should work out really well. So you will see this land plane used many more times, and I'll get better with it as I go on. But so far for the maiden voyage, I'm happy with it, and it works really well. Not quite as easy as just cutting the grass, but it's pretty darn easy. So that was a good test for the first one. But anyway, like I always say, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like button. That's important. And click subscribe. And when you do that, hit that little bell icon beside it, and you'll get notifications when I upload. Thanks, and see you in the next one.